What's up, everybody? It's me, Danny, and today, from what is today? Wednesday, so Tuesday, Monday. So, following up on Monday's video, we're going to be talking about cards that need to be put on the ban list. So, most of these are obvious hits. I'm pretty sure everyone is sharing the same opinion on the cards that should be put on the ban list. But of course, there's going to be some controversial ones. It always happens. It's all opinion based. So if you agree with them, if you disagree with them, that's fine. I'm not going to take offense to it. It's just my personal opinions on how I'm seeing the metagame and what Konami could potentially hit to either push product or just to shut down unhealthy decks. So before we get into it, let's take a look at the OCG to see what they hit on their ban list and how these hits have affected their metagame. So you see in the July 2017 list, they finished off Zoo by banning Brawl Bull. Beforehand, it was Barrage, Trident that got banned, and Rat Pier got limited to 1. And then we see the cherry on top was Brawl Bull getting banned. Then for the limited cards that they got were Masterpiece, Fairy Tale Snow, and Diagram. For the semi-limiteds, they got Pensork, Witch of the Black Forest, Scar and Rescue Cat, Bird from a Different Dimension, Card Demise, Preparation of Rites, Sacrifice, Dark Hole, Terraforming, Union Hanger, Wavering Eyes, Dragon Ravine, and Solemn Strike. Then for the unlimiteds, they've got BLS, Wisdom Eye, Goyo, Armageddon Knight, Swirl Slime, Ignister, Brio, and Brain Control. Now, with these hits from the July ban list, literally Dinos, ABC, and Draco took over their metagame with the swiftest of comebacks. Before it was just all Zoo variants. Now it's those three decks taking over everything, with a slight hint of rogue decks such as Spellbook Wind Witch, or Kaiju Wind Witch, or even Pendulum Magicians. So you look at our metagame and it's just Zoo and Draco, and I'm pretty sure everyone's tired of it. Even though I said before in one of my Zoo deck profiles, it was basically saying that if you're kind of tired of Zoo, then you should kind of just beat Zoo, and that way you won't see it in the top cut anymore. But you know, just the way the meta is right now, that's kind of impossible to do for some people. So we are going to be going over the first couple of obvious hits to the ban list that we need, and I do feel that Trident, Brawl Bull, Barrage should definitely be banned, and even Rat Pier could be limited to 1. But my issue with Rat Pier is that Rat Pier is still well, it's not a 1-card Mrs. Radiant. You also need the Chalk 9 to assist you with that, but Rat Pier still being around just gives way to make Mrs. Radiant it would just ease. You could just summon the Rat Pier, send any Zoo monster, make Chalk 9 effect, summon back a monster, make Mrs. Radiant. So I'm not too sure how Konami feels about 1 to 2 card links, but we gotta see how that works out. But as far as the rest of the Zoo stuff, like Chalk 9, Tiger Mortar, Hammer Kong, Borbo, I personally don't think those will really change the face of Zoo in terms of will Zoo keep topping after Brawl Bull, Barrage, and Trident and get banned, and then Rat Pier gets hit to 1, because that's what they've been doing in the OCG for a little bit. It'll just be basically Borbo beat down, and it tops once in a blue moon, but it's nothing too serious. So I'm definitely sure if these cards got hit, Zoo would be dead in our meta. Now for the Draco part, we have what's it called? We have Masterpiece. I agree with the OCG, Masterpiece to 1, Diagram to 1, and this is kind of half Draco, half Dinos. It's kind of like I said, it's just all opinion based, but I feel as though they could potentially hit the Earth True King Lithosagem, simply because of the dinosaur FTK. Now, before you say, "Oh, this guy's retarded," he thinks that's real. It's real as long as someone plays it, and as you can see, it got top 32 at was it YCS Toronto, I believe. So that exists. That exists right now in this metagame. And Lithosagem being hit, I'm pretty sure it would kind of check the Dino deck in a sense, because I've also hit Dinos on this list. I'm not gonna lie, spoiler alert, but that's the only True King I would want them to hit is Lithosagem, due to the simple fact that it helps Dinos out immensely. Even though Dinos won Worlds, the deck is still a pretty good meta deck. I consider Dinos meta because it doesn't consistently top regionals, but it consistently does well at events. Like it either gets close to the top cut or it gets into the top cut. So I wouldn't be surprised if they hit dinos, but my personal opinion, I would want them to hit Lithos Sashman to 1. Now for the dino monsters, I would want them to hit Oviraptor to 2, Conductor to 1, and potentially Fossil Dig to 2 or 1. Reason being, because if Konami is predicting the future of the meta or just the way that the game is played, like they did with banning the Tyrant Neptune, then they would hit these dino cards for the simple fact that dinos took over the OCG meta. Now, unless they want to keep dinos the way that it is, and because it hasn't been consistently topping, then that's fine. You can ignore the dino hits. But as far as I'm concerned, these will probably be the key cards to hit in dinos. Now, as far as Danglong goes, I would not be surprised if they hit Danglong, but I'm not predicting it. I just think that's a card that really doesn't deserve to be on the ban list for the simple fact that it only has its uses in Dino, that it can help make either Trish or it can help make Calamities. Other than that, Danglong's not really that issue of a card, so that's why I wouldn't put it on my predictions for the Dino hits. Now, for some other cards I would like to see put on the list, we definitely have Terraforming. Like, we already have Set Rotation, we have Metaverse coming out, so Terraforming can definitely go off. And of course, they got the reprint in the OTS, so it's basically set in stone that Terraforming is going to get hit. Then we also see Solemn Strike going to 1. Now, this is in like hand in hand with what I said Monday with potentially bringing Solemn Judgment back to 1, but only if they hit Strike. So I can see them bringing back Judgment if they hit Strike to 1. Firewall Dragon to 2. Now, like I said before, Dino FTK, just any FTK in general, is just unhealthy for the game. It just is. You've seen the Monarch with the Magic Equalizer and Magic Explosion, things like that. Like, those got hit on the ban list for a reason. Those do not promote healthy game states. They are just unhealthy and degenerate. So I'm not saying to ban or limit Firewall, but putting it to 2 would definitely keep those type of decks in check. And not to mention, and it's not even like if someone's thinking like, oh, salty noob, you lost to Star or World Chalice. It's not because of that. I played World Chalice online. I would like to play it in real life as well. So hitting Firewall is not hitting World Chalice at all. It has nothing to do with World Chalice. The last card I would want to see on the list would be Card of Demise to either 1 or 2, because, oh boy, like I said, Konami doesn't like draw cards. That's what I said in my Monday video, and I'm going to stick with that. So, with that being said, that is my predictions of what I would like to see put on the list. If you'd like, you can go back to Monday's video and see what I would like to come off the list. Like I said, today was to see what I would like to be put on the list. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and let me know in the comments down below what you want to see hit on the ban list. This is Danny signing out, and I will see you guys next time.